So today, it's Friday. I have no idea which Friday. May 3rd? May 2nd or 3rd? I think. Anyway, the project for this weekend has been long in the making, and so I'm going to attempt to make a solar still using this 60 feet of 1/4-inch copper tubing and some copper mounts. And then I went to Harbor Freight, or rather Ace Hardware, and ordered these pipe bending tools because I got the lesson that I needed to learn from the shorter length of tube from a couple of weeks ago. So I've got a 48 by 70 inch board, and that board breaks down to the 60 foot tube and the 70 inch board, and so we've got 60 feet of tube divided by 4 feet, which is the 48 inches for the board. So how many times can I go back and forth using that math? So I can get 15 rows, and so those 15 rows divided by the 70 inches of length gives me 4.6 inches per row. And so I'm about to endeavor to measure all that off and give myself some guide rows for the bending and the production of that. So here's hoping everything goes great. Another thing for me to do this weekend, as you can see now, is to do a little bit of greenhouse maintenance. I discovered last year, or whenever I hung this greenhouse tarp, that I can actually use the gutter itself to mount the greenhouse tarp to the lower frame, simply by virtue of the way these things are manufactured. The way they're manufactured is they tuck into one another, and that clamps right down, and that'll stay pretty stable for a long period of time. Certainly has for the last year, and keep the greenhouse tarp down, which works very nicely because it serves two functions. It's an adjustable clamp that that I can use to tighten the greenhouse tarp, but it also serves the function of pouring whatever rain falls onto the tarp directly into the gutter without a whole bunch of need for peripheral items. But this particular application, new design if you will, needs some modification. I think tucking a rod in here in this underside might just do the trick, but we shall see. Little design modification, but so far it's a solid idea. It works very nicely, and it has for a year. But it needs a little periodic adjustments and some refinement of the vision, and that is another